following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Hi, welcome to the Ring and All Other Sports. My name is Leo Connors, and tonight I got a very special guest making his third appearance here on fourth. See that? You're on top of things. Damon Farrar. Damon, thanks for coming on.
Pleasure. As always.
My pleasure too. So listen, we got a lot to talk about. We're definitely going to talk about the gathering that you went to in North Carolina.
And next year's.
Yes. But I want to start off with the fan questions. We got about 8 or 9 of them. We'll bang them out and we'll get into other things.
All right.
Dan Bollier wants to know, you can only go to one New England indie promotion for the rest of your life. And I know this is tough.
Yeah.
Which one do you go to again? You can only go to one.
Lucky Pro Wrestling.
Nice.
Lucky Pro.
All right.
Love them all. But
right. I know you do. And any particular reason why Lucky Pro? I know you're friendly with the guys.
Well, that and, I can get there like 3 hours early. I don't have to wait outside. I go in and hang out with them all.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's cool.
And
they're all great guys.
fantastic.
I love Jim. Actually, I'm trying to get Jim on coming up. Somebody canceled, so I'm hoping I can get him on just before
Jim and
his
Chris,
show.
if you get Chris.
I talked to Chris. You saw Chris yesterday.
Yeah.
Another guy I like a lot. And Dan, as a follow-up, Damon, you are a big Trump supporter. So am I.
Yep.
It boggles the mind as to why, because, Dan's not.
Yeah, obviously.
But that's okay. What is your favorite Trump moment in wrestling? And also, what do you think of the celebrity wing of the WWE Hall of Fame? So what's your favorite Trump moment?
No, it's obviously the match with Bobby Lashley in Umaga.
Right.
And he shaved Vince's head.
That was awesome, huh?
Yeah.
They've been friends for a while, too, Vince.
Yeah, they go back to, in the 80s.
Right.
I mean, he hosted WrestleManias 4 and 5.
Right. Oh, definitely. And again, like you, I am a big Trump supporter. All right, the follow-up one is, what do you think about the celebrity wing?
Well, who'd they put in last year? Aretha Franklin?
I think it was Aretha.
I mean, I guess you get it. If they just do one a year, I guess.
I actually like it. I don't mind it one bit. I think it's kind of cool that the celebrities are involved.
I'd like it to actually be a real place you can go visit.
Yeah, that does think that
like
it's
the Football Hall of Fame.
Yeah. It's not like he can't afford it.
Yeah.
All right, next question is from a good friend of mine, Nathan Fuller, great fan of the show. What is your favorite New England indie match that you saw this year?
This year, there's a few, but
right, you can name a couple.
I'm gonna go with the best one I've seen this year. Anthony Green versus MJF at Limitless. Yeah, when Anthony Green won the belt.
Right,
that's the best match I've seen this year.
What do you think of MJF?
Oh, he perfect heel, best heel in the business.
Yeah,
I
think so too.
I even think AEW's underusing him.
Yeah, I think so too. You're right on that.
And we all know he's going to turn on Cody Rhodes. Each time it looks like he's gonna.
Yeah.
But best heel in the business.
What I like about him is he would be a great throwback. I believe, even though wrestling, the kayfabe has been broken and all that, I still think he could cause a riot if he really wanted to.
Oh yeah.
He's the only wrestler that could in my eyes.
Yeah, he could. Yeah.
Yeah,
he
definitely would have fit right in this any
character.
Era. Yeah. Definitely. I'm a big MJF fan. All right, so Dave Donovan, he said in 30 seconds, no less, no more, tell us who you are. Okay. I know who you are, but tell them.
Fun-loving wrestling fan. I'm probably obsessed. A lot of people say I'm obsessed. Wrestling and football, those are the two big ones.
Yeah.
I mean, I love all sports, but
right.
Overall, I'm just a fun-loving guy who just likes to go to indie shows and very approachable and
support all the wrestlers.
Try to support everybody. If you have a 4X, I'm buying.
That's right. There you go, Dave. Thanks for the question, bud. All right, Dan Bollier's brother Bobby says, for both of you, do you think Dave Meltzer and others like him focus on the ratings of AEW versus WWE's NXT too much, seeing that AEW has only been on for a month?
Yeah, I guess they're beating them.
I guess they're winning, yeah.
But, AEW just needs to just stay in their lane.
Right.
Don't even worry about W. Just make your own product good.
Yeah.
and because you're not going to actually beat Vince, I don't think.
Right.
But you can make yourself popular, and wrestling's good when everybody,
yes.
if it's on TV, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's TNA Impact,
Yep.
WWE, NXT, SmackDown, Raw,
Right.
All Elite Wrestling,
Yep.
New Japan, Women of
Right.
Wrestling. Doesn't matter.
I like that show too.
And
I watch
Hollywood
that.
Wrestling too. That's on
Yeah.
right after Ring of Honor on Nesson.
I agree with you on
Watch
that. I
everything.
just think it's ridiculous that everyone just talks about the ratings. Just sit back and enjoy,
enjoy it
that
all.
it's on, and good for them that they have the ratings they do.
Yeah.
I think they're winning in that battle only because, not because they're better wrestlers, because it's new to TV.
Yep.
Let's see where the ratings are in a year from now.
Absolutely.
Hopefully, they're both still on TV.
I'd like nothing more than to see 10 more shows make it on
Yep.
TV. I
Me
don't
too.
care.
The more shows, the more workers.
Chaotic
get
haven't made it on
jobs.
TV. I'll watch.
That'd be awesome.
I'll
That would.
tune in. I don't care.
Right? All right. Thanks, Bobby. As a follow-up, do you think Dave Meltzer is shorting the WWE stock on Wall Street? He spreads a lot of misinfo that could affect shareholders' interest in WWE stock. I don't think too much about it myself. I really don't.
Don't pay attention.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, who's Dave Meltzer, to be honest with you.
He's the guy that
I
does
don't
the
even really pay
wrestling
attention.
observer. The wrestling observer, the
Okay.
dirt sheets.
Okay. Yeah, I don't pay too much.
But I don't pay too much attention either, Bobby. But I don't know if it's on purpose. You know what I mean? That's a tough one to call, Bobby. Thank you for the question. This isn't a question, but he's a guy that we both like a lot. Walter Marzak. I'm saying that right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. He
One of
says,
my
hey,
favorite
Damon,
people.
Leo. Damon, no question, but props to you for bringing your residents to the shows. Nice job. I agree with them on that.
Thank you, Walter.
And they
You know,
love wrestling.
and, yeah, they do. I got a couple of them that a couple of them have passed away over the
Right,
last few years. I had 5 I was bringing regularly,
Right.
and 2 of them have passed. And
Was
but
Paul
they
one of
love
them?
it. No, Paul's,
okay.
Paul's Michael and David.
I remember the David one.
David
yeah.
with the masks,
Yeah.
and Michael had this high pitched cackle. That he
Yeah.
loved, and actually, I always said, if he could walk and talk, he would be Derek Dukes. Like those two are so similar.
Really?
Person, Derek loved him.
That's awesome.
Michael.
Derek
Yeah.
is a good
Yeah.
guy, man.
Oh, yeah.
He loves
Yeah.
he
Him-
loves
him
all,
and Michael,
special
they-
needs people. Like he's so good to my Nicole,
Oh yeah.
my stepdaughter. And I was telling you yesterday, if Nicole, and it's funny because obviously if she liked crowds and didn't mind loud noise, I
go around
guarantee
shows,
she'd
right.
come with me because we do a lot of stuff together,
Right.
and it's a shame that she won't
Yeah.
come. So, all right, just a couple more questions.
Sure.
I have one.
Yeah.
Do you have a few favorite pictures of other athletes besides wrestlers? Because I know you go to a lot of signage and you meet baseball players and football. Is there anybody that it was like, wow, when you walked away, you're like, that was so awesome. I'm sure.
Bobby Hull. That was pretty cool to
Really?
meet.
The Golden Jet?
Yeah, he was awesome to meet. And he'll write a novel on your autograph too.
Really?
Like he'll write every inscription you can think of.
Right.
And he talks forever. Like he'll talk so much. It actually, as you go to walk away, he'll
going still?
But don't get me wrong, it's phenomenal.
Right.
He was great, and he's one of the nicest. I like athletes that
Right,
wrestling.
right.
I would say him. Cedric Maxwell was great to me
yeah.
too. He was a lot of fun.
I love Max.
Worst looking signature though.
Really?
Like you can't. It's chicken scratch. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all you try to read. It's like, but awesome to meet. You know what I
right.
mean?
Who brought in Bobby Hull? Was it Phil?
No,
okay.
it was at the Mansfield Card Show.
Oh, all
It
right.
was, they brought him in,
Nice.
and very inexpensive too. Very.
Nice.
I did a 8x10. I did a puck.
Yeah. Oh,
too,
wow.
And
I'm a
there's a
huge
few.
hockey fan. You know that.
And Phil Castanet is actually bringing in Merciless Ray Mercer.
Oh, I
next week.
saw that.
Yeah.
I'd like to go see
Yeah,
him
I'm going-
too.
I'm
Yeah.
going to
When
see
is
him.
that? Do you remember? Like,
November 9th, 1 to 3.
all right.
In Saugus.
Is that a Sunday?
Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah.
I think I'll
I
meet
can't
you
wait
there
to meet
because
him.
Ray Mercer's awesome.
He's one of my favorites.
I love boxing.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
too.
me too. Him and Tommy Morrison. I
Oh.
remember ordering that pay-per-view, and he just
And it's so
annihilated
sad
him.
because I really think that was the beginning of the end. He took
Yeah.
so many punches
Oh,
that
yeah.
he shouldn't have taken. The ref should have got in there.
right. Well,
lot
he was
earlier.
actually caught on the rope.
Yeah.
I remember that. It was like the fifth one. And
Sad, though.
He used to come out to the song "The Power" by
Yeah.
Snap. Ray Mercer.
He was a great boxer.
And I think
I'm a
he only
big
got-
fan of Ray.
He got knocked down like once his whole career
Right.
too. Like you couldn't knock
Iron
him
Chin.
down. Yeah.
No doubt. All right. Last I think this is the last fan question from Dan Boley again. He actually has two of them. Damon, I believe, is a big Roger Clemens fan. What were your thoughts of him becoming a Yankee and also appearing in the Mitchell Report?
Well, he was traded to the Yankees.
Right.
He didn't sign.
Right, because he was with Toronto.
He was with Toronto.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Boston lowballed him.
Yep.
Mitchell Report, that was just what, a politician investigating.
Yeah.
We all know how honest politicians are. So I mean, so Dan, you will never convince me that Clemens is guilty of anything like that.
And actually, the last part is: do you think he will ever get in the Hall of Fame? I hope so. I really do.
I hope so, but I don't think that's.
I think he will down the line. It's going to take a while.
Yeah, I personally will never go to the Hall of Fame until he's in.
Nice.
I've made that. I made that decision.
That's good.
I almost think, if it were me, I would just be a schmuck. I think I'd just if I get voted in, I'd just say nah, all set.
Right.
You know, he's bigger than the Hall of Fame. Oh no, but
no, I agree though. I love how you say that you won't go until he's injured.
Yeah,
you're standing your
I've
ground
been there
on
a couple
that.
times.
Have you? Yeah.
Yeah, I've been a couple
Must
times.
Be amazing.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and I mean, there is one pitcher in history better than him, but you have to go back 100 years. Walter Johnson. Yep.
Yeah.
Walter Johnson, I'll admit, is better than Clemens.
It's funny you brought him up because I
remember
showing Maria one day. I'm like, I can't believe these pitchers only go 6 innings. And I showed her like 1 year he pitched like 76 games. He had 60-something complete games.
Oh yeah.
It was like his record was like 33-2.
Right.
I mean, it was unbelievable.
Oh yeah, he was. I studied the numbers, everybody.
Right.
And yeah, I'm telling you right now, Cy Young was not a better pitcher than Roger Clemens.
Right.
And when I know they made an award after him, and his 511 wins will never be touched.
Right.
But Walter Johnson was better than him.
Right. I agree on that. Definitely.
Because I studied their numbers and.
It's amazing the numbers of the pitches back then. And what did they really have? Like, they didn't have personal, you know what I mean? They didn't have all these things that pro athletes have today. They had hot dogs, cigars, beers, cigarettes, and girls.
Yeah, they never got hurt, but they're not in as good a shape as they are now.
Right.
But the guys now, they're in great shape, but they always get hurt.
Yeah. But I just don't understand how, like, that's every team's mentality. If he could just get us to the 6th inning. What you should be wanting them to pitch 8 or 9
in the playoffs. They should go. Yeah, it's like I love when people say, "Well, if I could pick somebody to pitch a game, it would be Pedro." I'm like, why? Pedro only goes 5.
Right.
6.
I hear
you.
I do love Pedro, though. I will.
I like him too. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
I just like Clemens a little better.
Yeah.
I'm like, Pedro ain't gonna go a complete game.
Right. And it's funny though, like how you look at the two of them, Clemens and Pedro.
Right.
Clemens big and strong, and Pedro this little skinny guy. And they both were great.
The argument between those two, it would be like the Sandy Koufax Walter Johnson argument.
Yeah.
Pedro was good for a short period of time, like 6-7 years. Like if you take their 5 best years, Clemens and Pedro. Yeah, all right, Pedro's got them.
Right.
You take their 10 best years, Clemens.
No, absolutely. But they do say, I remember reading somewhere that like Pedro had like the best 3 years in a row, than any pitcher. Right. But I mean, I don't think they were going back looking at Walter Train Johnson's numbers either, though, back then, you know?
And I mean, Clemens, the way I look at it is, I grew up as a kid watching Clemens win Cy Young Awards. And then my son grew up watching Roger Clemens still win Cy Young Awards.
Right. How many did he win? 4? 7. He won 7?
Yeah,
wow, that's amazing. What Pedro went to? Honestly, he did win 3?
Yeah, he won 3.
Nice. All right, Damon, I'm starting a kind of a new segment with guys, especially guys that have been on more than once or twice. It's just a little like pop culture type thing, things that I'm interested in. Okay. What's your favorite type of music?
80s.
Okay.
80s all the way.
Nice. All right.
Blind to Mirror Science and Sunglasses at Night. It's like my all-time favorite
That's
song.
cool.
And Party All the Time by Eddie Murphy.
Oh, that's so... He's got a... Did you see his new movie out? I think it's on Netflix. Something... Delmont or something like that.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll show you afterwards. We'll pull it up on my phone and I'll show you. Supposedly, it's really good, too. Have you been to a lot of concerts? What concerts have you been to?
More... I went... Oh God, it's been a while since I've been to. As a kid, over the summers, I grew up going up to Old Orchard Beach. My parents have cottages and a couple houses up there. So, and it's funny, there's like a ballpark up there where they have concerts. But when I was real little, it was all woods. And
Okay.
then it's a minor league baseball team plays there, and they have concerts like, so I've been to, like, the Moody Blues.
Nice.
We're up there. No matter what, the funny thing is, whatever concert I go to,
Yeah.
I always have a great time. Like,
Okay,
I can
too,
remember years ago going to see Anthrax.
Right.
Now, honestly, I couldn't name 2 songs by them,
Right.
but I had a blast.
Yeah.
And then I've seen like John Cougar Mellencamp.
Oh, nice. I saw
fun.
him too. He
Yeah,
was good.
At first, I saw him right after September 11th, like about a month after 9/11.
Was that in Boston at the
No,
time? Because that's where I saw him.
It was Great Woods.
Oh, nice.
I think
Okay.
it was, what's it
I'm a
called
huge
now?
Mellencamp fan. He's
Yeah,
awesome.
Mellencamp. And Stevie Nicks. I saw Stevie Nicks.
Wow, that's a Hall of Famer right
Yeah.
there. I don't think Mellencamp's in, but he should be.
Yeah, he should be. I just came from the Rock and Roll Hall of
That's
Fame
what I-
earlier this week.
Yeah, no, you were your dad.
Yeah, me and
I
my
saw
dad,
the
we did a
pictures.
road trip.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and we kind of put a short list together
Yeah.
of people that should be in the Hall of Fame that
Right.
aren't. You know what I mean? And yeah, he had his list. Oh, of course, most of the people on his list I never heard of.
Right.
But he goes way back.
Yep.
But yeah, there's a few.
The last couple of years, I've been telling people that Pat Benatar deserves to be in the Hall
Yeah,
of
we
Fame.
voted for her. She's going in
And
this year, I think.
She better
way
go in.
ahead,
I mean,
yeah.
she had a couple of songs
Yeah.
like that. Hellas for Children brought
Yeah.
a lot of eyes again to, child abuse.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm a huge Benatar fan. All fired up. Just so many
Oh,
good
yeah.
songs. She was great. Promises in the Dark.
Yep.
It's another great song.
There's a couple that stick out in my mind that weren't there that should be. Jay Giles Band, number one.
Wow,
How are they not
absolutely,
in?
right.
There's Jay Giles Band, the Commodores, and Shaka
Oh.
Khan.
Commodores on it?
Yeah, Commodores on it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Well, I think Def Leppard just got in this year.
Right. Which I thought was great.
Right. What they did, we kind of figured out when we were down there. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame didn't open until '86.
Right.
So they're putting in. I guess they have to save headliners for every year. So like Duran's not in yet.
Wow.
So I think
surprised on that,
Duran
too.
in the future will be like a headliner
Right.
going in.
Right.
I don't know. I can't remember whether the Moody Blues are in or not.
Oh man,
I
if
don't
they're
know.
not, that's crazy.
I have
that
the
they're
list
not
at home.
in.
There's a
Right.
few we had that.
That's
weren't
pretty
in,
cool. You guys
but
made
yeah.
a list.
Yeah, we did. We did the Pro Football Hall of Fame,
Yeah.
and then
I
the
saw
next day
that
we
too,
did
yeah.
the Rock and Roll Hall of
That's
Fame.
so cool.
And we both pretty much said the same thing. We love the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame,
Yeah.
but we love the Pro Football Hall of Fame a little better.
Oh yeah, that must have
Yeah.
been amazing. The
Yeah.
only Hall of Fame I've ever been to is the basketball one in
Yeah, that's a good-
Springfield, and I think we went there on a school trip when I
Oh,
was
yeah.
in like the 6th grade.
The Basketball Hall of Fame is the best Hall of Fame to bring if you have kids,
Right.
because it's so interactive.
Yeah.
There's so many things to do.
I remember standing. There
I
was
brought
like
my
a
kid when he was
conveyor
young, yeah.
belt,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you stood on it as it took you by. I don't know if they still have it there now, but
basketball?
but like again, you're talking. This is I was 6th grade, so
Yeah.
1975,
Oh, yeah.
76. I'm old.
Me too.
All right. So what was the best concert you went to then, out of the couple that you went to, or your favorite?
I'd say
at least?
Mellencamp.
Yeah?
I'd say John.
Okay.
Mellencamp.
Excellent. How about right now? Do you have any favorite songs like that? If you really wanted to listen to something, like maybe something that makes you emotional, one that maybe fires you up, like let's.
Oh,
I have quite a few of those. On
yeah.
both.
Nothing now.
Right.
I mean,
Okay, yeah.
Like I don't even know what's on the radio now.
Right.
Well, sometimes I listen to sports radio, and I get sick of that.
Yeah.
Some of the ones I named, Sunglasses at Night.
Yep.
Man, that's like one of my all-time
It's a good tune.
favorites. You want to get fired up? I mean, the Goldberg music, the Goldberg theme always
Right.
gets you.
No, that's cool. And I just want to bring real quick is I've been to a lot of concerts, but man, those 80 bands I saw Rat like 7 times. Man.
Oh,
That
okay.
was one of my favorite bands back then. But my favorite all-time band right now is Tesla.
Okay.
Oh, I love those guys.
Now I went to another one
Yeah.
up in Old Orchard Beach. It was Cinderella,
Oh,
the Bullet Boys, and Winger all
Wow,
together. And
that-
that was pretty.
see, I
and then the
I
Beach
like all
Boys
those
came. Yeah,
bands.
the Beach Boys were there like a week later.
Right.
It's funny. You see the same girls too. They were there like they were in like all black leather, and,
Yeah.
and then they're all in bikinis. And 2
Yep.
weeks later,
I saw Cinderella not that long ago at Hampton Beach, and
Oh, no.
they still weren't. That guy, Tommy Kuiper's got like the most unique voice. And there's not a lot of bands where the lead singer is also the lead guitarist.
Oh, okay.
You know? All right, so I watch a lot of TV.
Yeah.
I really do. What's your favorite TV shows?
Oh, TV shows.
Maybe from the past and maybe something that you like to watch now.
Well, I mean, I always DVR like 2.5 Men and
Yep.
Big Bang Theory and stuff.
Those are good shows.
Those are just great. I mean, 2.5 Men. I mean, I just love Charlie's character. It kind of stunk once Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, I
came on,
agree
you
on
know.
that.
And when the kid got older too, it got kind of
Yeah,
stupid.
that kid was
Yeah.
funny when
Yeah,
he
he was
was
funny when
when
he
he
was
was young.
And then I watched Arrow and Flash.
Yep. Okay.
The Flash.
Gotham. You watch Gotham?
Yeah,
That's
it ended. It's a great show though.
Yeah,
but yeah,
really good.
Yeah, I loved it.
Did you happen to catch my favorite shows? I'll just say real quick: is The Shield, The Wire, and Breaking Bad. All
Okay.
those shows to me, anybody could put them in any order. And I'd agree with them. I mean, my favorite's The Wire.
Another
and
one I
Breaking
love
Bad.
right now that is Blue Bloods.
See, I haven't
always
watched
watch
that.
that,
That's
yeah.
with Tom Selleck and Donnie
Yeah,
Wahlberg.
yeah, that's a great
I gotta
one.
start watching
Yeah.
that.
And
then.
Ray Donovan too.
Oh, I love Ray.
yeah,
I've been
I love
watching Ray Donovan. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you weren't a big. What about Game of Thrones? Did you watch
No,
that when it was
never
on?
watched an
Yeah, I
episode.
liked it. I did. People are saying it was the best. I think The Wire blew it away.
It's funny. My father never had a beard ever until like now.
Really?
Yeah. Well, he probably hasn't had a beard for like 30 years, but now he started growing because of Game of Thrones.
Right.
Yeah. He just. Yeah. Over like last like 6 months, because what he did was he retired, and then he just binge watched. He has time to binge watch everything.
Yeah. Almost everybody had a
so
beard
he
on
never
that
watched
show.
Game of Thrones until recently, and he
no
went through the
kidding.
whole series.
Yeah.
So
I love that. What are that cinematic? The views, like, because I mean, I think they were, shooting in like Scotland and all these other countries. It's beautiful land.
Yeah.
All right. Last show. Last question on this. On this is same question about movies. What's been your favorite movie? Or a couple movies?
My all-time favorite of the Star Wars.
Okay.
So the whole saga.
Right.
I just bought my ticket Saturday for the marathon.
Oh, I see.
I'm doing the marathon.
Nice.
It's at Legacy in Dedham.
Nice.
So I'm doing that.
Anybody doing it with you?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
I
can't
do
get
know a
people
lot
to
of
do that.
guys that are going to do that,
Really?
like Spencer Jowitz.
Yeah.
He's definitely going for that.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Oh yeah.
Good guy. I like
Yeah, because
Spencer.
most people I know they can't keep up.
Right.
To me, they'll be like
You know Spencer,
snoring.
right? Good guy.
Yeah.
I like him
Yeah,
a lot.
he did a
Got
show
a
a few
great
years
wife. I got to meet her,
Yeah.
not too long ago.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
And then my favorite non-Star Wars movies are. I got like 4 or 5. I mean, Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's one of my all-time favorites. Predator and Beverly Hills Cop. Those are like my 3 favorite non-Star Wars.
Right. Beverly Hills Cop, man. That's so funny. Yeah. Great. I heard they might be making
the
not
4th one.
Is it real? Or was I right on that? What about Coming to America? I heard they were going to do a new one.
I heard that could be good.
Yeah.
I mean,
because they only did one of those, right?
Right.
Okay.
That could be good. Beverly Hills Cop 4, I'm just not thrilled about, because honestly, I wasn't crazy about the 3rd one.
Right.
The 2nd one was almost as good as the first. The 3rd one was. Ugh.
Probably the happiest person about Coming to America having a second movie's got to be Arsenio Hall.
Oh yeah, he hasn't done anything in 30 years.
Where's he been?
Yeah, his show ended. When did the show end? Like early 90s?
God, yeah. I saw a video the other day. Some guy was yelling at him right at the start of a show about why don't you book gay guests? And so he walks right out to the guy and says, "What?" And the guy says it again. He goes, "Maybe because my guests don't want to talk about it. I've had plenty of gay guests." He's like, "I've had Elton John on here, and he tore the house down."
Right.
And then the guy said something else, and he went right up to him, right up the stairs, and says, "I'm not Merv.
Right.
You think I was gonna walk away from this? I'm coming right at you." I thought it was one of the greatest videos. It was like that videos I see on YouTube sometimes, the social injustice warrior. Just you know what I mean? But he attacked it. I loved it.
Yeah, I've always liked him.
All right. I do have one more question before we get into the gathering and stuff. Damon, you buy almost everybody's wrestling shirts.
I try.
You're pretty
They have a
you do, though.
four-X, I'll
You
buy.
do. I mean, you really support everybody, and I'm sure they love that. Obviously.
I hope so, but that's not why I do it. I do it because I like to collect them.
Right. All right.
And
so
I do enjoy supporting.
who have you bought the most shirts from? Because honestly, a lot of people, if they're just guessing real quick, they're gonna think Brian Malone.
They're gonna say Malone.
They are gonna say that.
Believe it or not,
Yeah.
it's not Malonis. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have every one of his shirts.
Right. Did you get the new Care Bear one?
I just did. Yeah, showed up in the mail the other day.
I want to buy that too.
And I just got his 2 new Ring of Honor bruiser. Him or the bruiser, the bouncer ones.
Yep.
I have every single shirt he's made.
Nice.
One of them where it says, was it I'm a Pinhead? I got
Yep.
3 of those.
Oh, I remember that one.
About 6 or 7 of them. I have at least 2 of each.
Wow.
So I do have a lot of his shirts. I have
Right.
every one he's ever done.
Yep.
The most shirts I have, believe it or not, Anthony Green's.
Wow.
Anthony Green must have 30 shirts, 30,
Really?
35 different shirts he's put
I had
up.
no idea he had that many.
I didn't know either
Right.
until I was just going through and trying to count out a few, and I realized I'm like, oh my god, I got all these. I
Right.
didn't realize he had so many shirts.
Yeah. That's
it's-
cool, though.
I was like shocked.
And what doesn't surprise me, though, now that you say that, only because he's very creative with his merchandise.
Yeah.
I bought some lighters off
Yeah.
him. I got the sunglasses. I never bought one
I
of
got
his
the
shirts, and I
glasses.
have to.
I got the
But-
glass. I got the trading card sets. Well, I got the card sets from him,
Okay.
Malonis, Vern Vicalo,
Nice.
Perry Von Vicious.
I haven't seen Perry in a long time.
There's a few more. Anybody that has Robbie,
Yep.
the giant. Because what I do is I've started wrestling books
Okay.
for a couple of my residents.
Yep.
So most of them I'll buy 3 sets. Like
Right.
Malonis, Green, all of them I bought 3 sets off each.
Nice.
Vern too, and
That's awesome, though.
So they all
AG,
get-
we saw
yeah.
him yesterday
Anthony Green,
at
I
his
have the most-
retro Halloween bash.
because he's just got so many different ones.
Yeah. Well, you know how I like to sell my merchandise and
Yep.
stuff, and it's hard because I don't want to do every show, so I wanted to just do one guy's show, and I think it's working out good because I know for a fact that there'll always be at least 100 people at AG show because he works so hard in the ring, and you know what I mean. So he's going to be
he
working
comes up with
hard
new
as a
moves all the
promoter.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna go all out. Yeah. Another set of shirts, like a Wrecking Ball. He's
Okay,
got a
yeah.
bunch of shirts.
All right.
He's probably have like 9 or 10 of his.
Oh, wow.
Josh Briggs, I got a bunch of his too. He has a whole bunch of different
Another
sets.
great talented
So,
guy. I got to see
yeah,
Josh
I got almost-
yesterday. That was a
got
great
all his.
match against the Blade.
Yeah, that was good.
Have you seen the Butcher and the Blade tag team? Live?
I don't believe I have.
I saw them. Me
Must have
and
been a
my friend
Limitless,
Dave
though.
Clay went to not this past Thursday, but the Thursday before
Mhm.
to the Beyond show.
Okay.
And when they came out, I looked at my friend Dave and said, "Them guys right there, they look like they should be on television." Because the Butcher guy looks like he came from that movie, The Gangs in New York.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, that's the first thing you think of when you see him. And then Pepper Potts,
Yeah.
comes out as the Blade. He's got
Yeah.
the black leather jacket like he was
Yeah.
yesterday, and the mask.
Yeah.
Incredible,
He
man.
is
They are
great.
great looking and they work well together. So I'm expecting them to be on TV
Oh, yeah.
probably soon.
I hope so. Because
All right. So I had talked to you over the summer. Over the summer, you went to the gathering in Charlotte, North Carolina.
yes.
Now the next one is going to be 2020, August 13th,
August 13th
to
through the
16th.
16th.
And it's at the Hilton Charlotte
Yeah.
University.
Yeah.
In Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah. I
And
got the
luckily,
room
I'm going to be
booked,
going with
everything.
you. I'm very
Yeah.
excited
Drive
about
down
this.
And,
But I want to talk to you about when you went this past year. Now,
Okay.
you drove down by yourself.
Yeah. Drove
Okay.
down. Yeah.
And I told you, like, when you were posting pictures, how jealous I was. And then when you offered, for me to come with you, again, thank you, because I can't
What
wait.
I did was I brought a bunch of stuff down for Lucky Pro.
Yes,
so they
that's cool.
didn't put them on the flight. They,
Right.
so we didn't have to fly it down. So I drove a bunch of stuff down.
And they're good guys.
yeah. So
I mean,
it was,
Chris and Jim and Tony.
yeah.
Who work,
it was-
he's a great guy too. A little crazy with his Facebook posts sometimes, but Tony, we love, and he's got like 4 different Facebooks,
Yeah.
and I'm friends with you on all of them.
really? I'm only on like one.
Oh, Tony, why don't you say?
Yeah.
it?
Why would you send me a friend?
What are you doing?
What, yeah.
Tony, come on.
Come on, Tony.
All right. So what I want to do is talk to you about some of the pictures that you posted and maybe get a little story out of each
Okay.
one. I'm going to start with the only female that I'm sorry, there was 2 females,
Okay, yeah.
but Baby Doll.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's a sweetheart.
Was
too.
she?
Yeah, she was very nice. Yeah, I met her. What I did too was Phil Castanet from Sportsbook
Yep.
gave me a bunch of cards to
Oh,
give
nice.
to certain wrestlers. Because he wants to bring some up
Yeah,
for
yeah.
for
That's
either
cool.
signing or buy some merchant off of them.
Right.
Like memorabilia and stuff. So yeah, she was really nice. Yeah,
Nice.
she's. I gave her a card and she was all happy.
That's
and stuff.
cool.
She-
And again, Phil is a great guy.
yeah.
I met, like I've always known about Sports World,
Yeah.
but do you remember when he had Steve Austin there?
No.
Yeah, he had Austin.
That was
I can't
before my
remember.
time.
I can't remember what year it was, but as soon
Oh.
as I saw it, I told him I sell merchandise. Any chance I could come down, and he let me set up a little thing.
Oh, nice.
And I didn't. I'll be honest, didn't make a lot of money.
Right.
I think I made $50, and I gave him half because I thought it was fair him
Right.
letting me be there. It was very cool. Phil is a fantastic guy.
Yeah, he
Get
really
the
is.
sports world and get.
Yep.
That's the
Sports
best
World
place.
Saugus. Yep.
Yep. To get all your memorabilia for sports. All right. Another guy though. How about Magnum TA?
Magnum, yeah, he's,
man.
yeah.
I told you, I
so
was
sad
jealous.
what happened,
Yeah.
to him years ago.
Well, they say he would have been NWA
Oh, absolutely
champion.
would have been
There's
champ.
no doubt.
Yeah, yeah. So I had a figure that I had him sign.
Yeah.
It came out really good. So he had a real cool pen to sign, and I held the old U.S. title,
Yeah.
and he was nice to talk to too. And
That's cool.
yeah, I enjoyed him a lot.
The next guy I'm going to ask, not a lot of guys around here will know who he is, but Kendo Nagasaki.
Kendo Nagasaki, yeah, had to get a photo op with
Of
him.
course.
And he did the paint and everything.
Yeah.
He's got this strip of hair that he tapes to the back of his head.
Okay.
But
That's so cool, though.
yeah, he was cool. What happened? He ended up. They were supposed to pick him up at the airport,
Right.
and apparently he doesn't have a cell phone or anything like that.
Oh,
And
no.
kind of limited
Yeah.
English and
That's
stuff.
I was going to ask you how his
Yeah,
English was.
he basically, I guess the person who was supposed to pick up didn't recognize him. He just walked right past them, got in a cab and showed up at the
Wow.
just showed up.
Yeah.
And so yeah, and then he was fun to me. But
Yeah.
when I got him to sign my I had him sign an 8x10.
Okay.
I didn't tell him to personalize it because
Right.
I figured he probably wouldn't understand the
Yeah.
Damon. So he signed it. It's a cool looking signature.
That's pretty cool, though.
No, but yeah, I had to do a photo op with him. He
I
was,
had to ask, though, I was going to ask you, how his English was, because I met Mil Mascaras, and I watched him speak English on
Okay.
television, and he said to me, no speaking of English.
yeah.
Like that, though. Good.
Yeah.
So I was
And he
like,
said, thank you. He
wow.
goes, well, you're welcome. That's perfect English.
Yeah, kind of like you go to a
Yeah.
Chinese restaurant,
Yeah.
right? Oh, yeah. Hey, Fu Young,
They all understand everything.
$37.50.
Yeah, he was
Another guy that from the old days, I think
Mhm.
this is the picture that I commented on about how jealous I was. Baron
Oh
von
yeah, yeah.
Rathke.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was. He looks younger in person than
Really?
than what I figured he's got to be. I have no clue.
He's got to
what
be
age. I was
late
thinking
70s,
I
mid
was thinking
70s.
80s.
Yeah.
But he doesn't look that in person.
Right, right.
He looks older on TV than he does in person.
Well, they
That's weird.
say he was an unbelievable athlete in
Yeah.
college and stuff
Yeah,
like
he
that.
was-
He really isn't from Germany.
And one of the pictures in the photo op, I had put one of Phil's Sports World cards down in front of the two of us. So we both did this, but you could see the card in the picture.
Nice.
So that's why I commented on it. But I said, "See what I did there, Phil?" So
Nice.
you look at the picture, you can see the
And I'm
card.
sure Phil appreciates that,
Yeah.
you know?
I don't know if he called yet or not, but
Right.
he wants to bring him up too.
Nice. I love.
Yeah.
The only time I really, besides Austin, I went when he had Abdul the Butcher.
Okay.
To me, that was unbelievable. I'll tell you a real quick story of this, right?
Okay.
When we went, it was me, my son, my youngest daughter, Sarah, and my friend Kevin. And I went to go take a picture with the camera. Batteries died, right? Oh, I'm like, come on, right? I don't even think we had cell phones. I don't know. But we get back in the car, and my son saw a toy that we brought with Sarah. He's like, Dad. So I took the things in. I went back inside, and I bought 3 autographs from him, right? So I go in and said, hey, I got the camera to work. And the guy that was the guy that brought him in, too, Phil, said, no pictures.
Oh, really?
And Abby goes, he bought 3 autographs. Come in. Let me take 2
nice.
pictures.
Oh, nice.
I put him in a headlock, and then one standing next to him. He was a great guy.
Oh, so what we did was I did the one where he stabs me in the face with a fork. I had to do that. It's like the
Right?
You
Was
know,
he
it's like on
outgoing
my
and
bucket
everything?
list. Yeah, he was pretty cool.
Nice, because I had him on the list. Now I can cross him off. You told me yesterday that you loved meeting this guy.
Yeah.
The one-man gang.
One man gag was awesome.
Was he?
Oh my God.
He seemed like a guy that would joke around a lot.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah?
He was. He was great. I grabbed the the UWF title, but he was like, "You trying to steal my belt?" He was just like, so we did the pick. He was just like, "Rah," and I couldn't decide whether I wanted the one-man gang. I prepaid for a
Right,
photo
right.
op and a
Yep.
autograph. So I was like, oh, do I want the one-man gang autograph or do I
Or
want
the
a team?
team, yeah. Either
You know?
one would
So then I'm like, all right, I'm doing both.
Yeah.
So, throw an extra 20 down.
Right, right.
I got both.
That's
and
cool.
he was,
I thought that a
he
team
signed them
thing was
both
so
up.
funny.
Oh, yeah.
He really dove into that character.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, when I took the picture of me and One Man Gang, when they took the picture of the two of us, sometimes they automatically tag the wrestler.
Right.
But it's a different, he was tagged as Freddie Moxley Reese. He's a local wrestler fan. I died. I showed Freddie. Freddie like killed himself laughing. So I guess, I don't know.
That's funny.
They tagged him as Freddie.
You know, a lot of people probably don't remember that he was world champion at one time when the UWF had that tournament.
What did I say, UFO earlier or UWF? I meant UWF.
But yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, UWF.
That was a great promotion.
Yeah, he beat Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
All right, the other female that I had on the
There's a
list,
few.
Rebel.
Rebel, yeah. Yeah, it was the
I
second
think
time
she's
meeting
so
her.
sexy.
But, well, I saw her in that outfit. I'm like,
Right.
oh, I got to get a picture with
yeah.
her. Oh, especially like I had a picture taken with her a couple of years ago up here in Mass.
Okay.
But not near the same outfit this was. So I was like, ooh.
No, that outfit was great. And I just think she's
Yeah, I mean, there's two big reasons why I had to get that pic.
Right.
You know?
How about the Brain Busters, Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard?
Arn Anderson's a lot bigger in person
Really?
than I thought. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, everybody always said for years, besides like Haku.
Right.
Haku's universally the toughest guy ever walk in the wrestling.
Right.
You know what I mean? But everybody said, oh, Arn Anderson's like wicked tough too.
Oh, I believe it.
And I always thought, I'm like, people must be exaggerating. I'm like, there's no way he can be tougher like Sid Vicious or somebody a lot bigger. When you see Arn in person, boy, he's big.
Nice.
He's like really like thick.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit, he's built like similar to Haku, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
In person, like size.
Right.
Like I'm
How
like
was Tully?
Yeah, he was nice. He's always nice. Arn had to disappear for a little bit though, because he did like a special photo op with like Bobby Eaton. They did that group they had, Bobby Eaton, Larry Zabisco, and Medusa.
The Dangerous Alliance?
The Dangerous Alliance,
yeah.
And then he came back. So we're kind of waiting for him to come back.
Right.
To do it.
I'm a big fan of Arn and Tully. I mean, I remember when Southwest Championship Wrestling came on TV around and when Cable first came out.
Yeah.
And he had a tag team with Gino Hernandez, the dynamic duo. Then they turned, you know what I mean? And then he turned on Gino and Gino went babyface. To this day, it's still one of my favorite tag teams to watch. They were phenomenal together. How about a guy that you met yesterday? I don't know if you'd met him before.
Who?
But Gangrel.
Gangrel. Yeah, I've met him several times.
Really?
Yeah, I got like 3 or 4 pics with him. And, he commented on my shirt because I bought his shirt.
I was standing there.
What was it? Fangin' and Bangin'.
Yeah.
I bought that shirt. He was just like, hey, nice shirt. But last year when I met him at Battlefront.
Okay.
Wrestling.
And he just was there again, right? Was he just there this weekend?
Yeah, he was just there again this weekend. But I bought his Bloodweiser shirt.
I remember
right?
seeing that.
And he saw me first, actually.
Right.
And he goes, you're the guy. He goes, I haven't sold one of those in the longest time. He goes, and all of a sudden, I sold a 4X. He goes, did you just buy that about a month ago? I go, yeah.
That's cool.
He goes, come on over. We took a pic.
Anthony Green said on Facebook today that he's like incredible in the locker room, just a hard-working guy. I mean, when I saw him just for a second when I was selling my merchandise, he came by and he just was looking at some stuff. He's just a good guy.
Him and Bear Bronson killed it yesterday. They were just wow.
Yeah. And then we talked about him off air. Bear Bronson is great. And he had a great tag team with Beefcake Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the Bear Country.
Yep.
Great tag team.
He went all out. Yeah.
Nice. Speaking of tag teams, Teddy Hart and Harry Smith. I don't know if they were there, but I know I went through some of your pictures today.
Yep, I met them about a month ago at Limitless. Yeah.
Great tag team, huh?
Yeah. He's a spitting image of his father.
Yeah, absolutely.
But another one, Brian Pillman Jr.
Yeah.
Wow, he looks like...
How is he as a
to me,
Is he really good?
I haven't met Brian Pillman yet.
Okay.
Jr. yet, but he's a spitting image of his dad.
He's coming
too.
around.
Yeah, I'm going to Northeast Wrestling December 21st.
Okay.
So he's going to be there. And he's going to be Anthony Green's next show, but I work Sundays, so I can't can't go to AG's shows. So I can't do Sunday through Thursdays usually.
Right.
I can only do Friday, Saturdays because of my days off.
Yeah.
Another guy I met at the Gathering, he's probably my favorite.
Oh, he was coming up. Go
Oh,
ahead.
okay,
No,
wait,
no, go ahead.
Hollywood John
Yes.
Tatum. My God, he was like one of the best people I've ever met.
Wow.
He's just like, wow. You know,
They say he could have been a pro golfer if he
Oh, really?
decided to do that
Oh, wow.
instead of wrestling. They say even today he's so good at golf.
oh wow.
But if he would have ever not did wrestling and
Yeah.
went there, he's. I heard that everybody would know how. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Would know because he's that good at
Oh
golf.
wow, I didn't know that.
Next time if we
Oh.
see him, we'll have to
I
ask
hope
him
they bring
about
him
it.
back. I hope they do.
I do too.
At the celebrity, they had this honor, the celebration dinner where they honored legends,
Right.
and we got to pick every. You know, I was VIP number 20,
Okay.
so I pretty much got who I want. My first choice was John Tatum.
Right.
I wanted to sit at his table,
Yeah.
and you know when he asked me, he goes, "What made you pick me?" I'm like, "You're my first choice." I go, Mark Lawrence was second, but you were my first choice.
So that's who you sat with?
Yeah, I sat with
nice.
Hollywood John Tatum, and he goes, you mean to tell me? He goes, you got Ricky Steamboat over there, Lex Luger over there, the Midnight Express
Yeah,
over
yeah.
there. He goes, and you chose me? You know,
That's pretty cool. You must have been honored, man.
Yeah, well, he was. He was like,
Yeah.
he goes, that's awesome.
Right.
He's like, what can I do for you?
That's cool.
He goes, let's take a photo op together. I'm like, yeah, we're not supposed, we're not supposed to ask at the table. He goes, you're not asking me. I'm asking you.
Nice.
So we
That's
took like
cool.
4 or 5 photos together. I
Nice.
posted them. It was, but really one of the most fun people there. And when Medusa walked by, he said, who? He goes, who is that? I go, oh, it's Medusa. And I'm like, you never met her? I go, and he goes, no, have you? He goes, well, let's go meet her together. Hey, he goes, hey,
Cool.
Medusa, come over here.
Wow.
And Missy High, he bring her over to the table.
Right.
And, Midnight Express, people, we haven't.
so
He'd ask the whole
cool.
table. He goes, and you guys met so and so? And we were like, no. He goes, well, let's do it together. Come on over. Hey,
That's
and
really
he was
cool.
Like, he was great.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a couple drinks, but.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But-
We both like a couple drinks.
But yeah, but he was fun.
Right.
You know, alcohol makes it more fun, I guess.
Wasn't like Joel Davis when he gets a buzz.
No.
Sorry, Joel, I mentioned you now.
No, he was great. And he's
Joel, I'm just teasing you. How about a guy that was around world class at the
Mm-hmm.
time when Hollywood John Tatum? How about Jack Victory?
he was great to me
fun?
too. Yeah.
He looks
was
like
funny.
he'd be a lot of fun.
He's bigger in person than I thought too.
Right.
Yeah.
I loved his little
And
thing
we did
he did in
the
East.
peace thing.
Yeah, I loved it. High spot.
Yeah, high spot.
I love that with him and Carino. That was
Oh, yeah.
like they were so
Yeah, they
entertaining
were
in
good
ECW
Yeah.
together.
And then he was in WCW back in the early 90s.
Right.
Wasn't he
Yes.
part of like the New Zealand militia?
Yeah, with Rip
Rip Morgan, yeah.
Yeah, they were a good time.
Yeah.
And their little flag,
Yeah.
Lord Littlebrook.
Little Burke. Yeah.
Nice. We go way back to
Yeah,
wrestling,
that's
me
awesome.
and you. All right. Just gonna do a few more guys, and then I want to talk about some young upcoming talent
Okay.
around here. Hornswoggle.
Hornswoggle?
Yeah, how was he to me?
I've met
He
him a
looks
couple
like
times.
he'd be funny.
Yeah, he's great. We had matching shirts at the show up in at Limitless,
Yeah.
and yeah, he's great.
That's
and,
cool.
And I had him sign one of my figures, and yeah, he's great.
How about Mr. Hughes?
Mr.
Was
Hughes
that
is-
at Lucky Pro?
No, that was down at the gathering.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was at the
Oh,
gathering.
wow.
We did a photo op.
Didn't Lucky Pro bring him in though?
They did.
Okay.
I was at. Actually, because
Oh, you weren't
I was
there.
at APW that night. I have season tickets
Right.
for APW, so it's agonizing.
Yeah.
And they're doing it again in a couple weeks.
Dude, and that's why I wanted
November
to go
23rd.
so bad, but I'll be with you at APW doing the concessions. I'm doing them from here on
Oh,
out.
see,
So-
APW on November 23rd. I'm actually doing Lucky Pro that night.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Wow.
I bought tickets to both.
Yeah.
So in a way, I'm supporting them both anyway.
Yeah, well, again, one of the best
love 'em
fans
both.
in New England.
Because APW originally was going to be November 16th. They moved it to the
pushed
23rd.
back. Okay.
But I figured APW's running again December 14th,
Right.
where Lucky Pro won't be running again until February.
Oh,
So I'm going to
okay.
do Lucky Pro on the 23rd and December 14th.
Nice.
I'll do APW.
Awesome.
Still love you, APW.
Oh, of
You know
course.
that.
They know that.
What did I know that?
Scott Casey.
Yeah, he at the Q&A,
Yeah.
him and John Tatum. I bought his book, Scott Casey's book. I'm looking forward to reading it
Right.
soon. Every time he'd talk, John Tatum would interrupt. Like
On
John Tatum went
purpose?
full. Oh yeah, yeah. Like he'd go to talk because it was Casey, Mark Lawrence, John Tatum, and some other. It wasn't one man gang. It was I forget who the other guy was.
Right.
But either way, every time Scott Case would go talk, John Tatum would be like, "You'd be nothing without me." But he never. And then
They did have a good feud back
oh
in
yeah,
the day.
and Ken Resnick would be, "Let him finish." And you can tell Scott Case would get a little irritated with him.
Right.
But it was just Scott Case was a great guy.
You brought up this guy's name, and he wasn't on my list, but Mark Lawrence.
Mark Lawrence. Yeah, he's a minister now. He's
Oh,
an
really?
ordained minister. Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah, he was very nice. So he looks the same, kind
Does
of.
he really?
He hasn't aged a lot.
Wow.
You know, you think. Yeah, he was.
That's
very
cool.
nice. He actually stayed in the room like 2 doors down from me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Greg Gagne was 3 doors down. Larry Zbyszko was across the hall.
Wow.
You know, so I stayed on the floor with a lot of the wrestlers.
Yeah,
you know,
that's awesome. All right, we got about almost 12 minutes. There's so much great young talent. I'm just going to name off 5 guys that I think are really great wrestlers. They're up and coming. Alec Price.
Yes. He is
CJ
awesome.
Cruz.
Oh, he gets better and better every time.
They just had a killer match at Limitless. I watched it
Oh,
this morning
they
at
went
work.
at it. Yeah.
Dude, it was only like under 7 minutes, but honestly and truthfully, that match was awesome.
Yeah, I like
really
both of them a
was.
lot.
You know,
I always give Alex a hard time about not having a 4X.
Right.
He's got shirts, but
you know, a lot of people I've heard fans say, "Oh, he's small, he's skinny." That kid, I don't care if he's thin
That
like
doesn't
that.
matter.
He can work.
yeah.
From the Bell Time Club,
Yeah.
Bo Douglas.
Yep.
You know, how about Nico Silva? He was there
Nico
yesterday.
Silva, yep.
That's another kid.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed with.
Yeah, he's been around a couple of years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've always
But he's
liked
starting to
him.
break out more
Yeah.
now, I think. And
Yeah.
Ryan Drew
Right.
is his trainer.
Right.
And I'm a definitely a big supporter of Nico Silva.
Yeah. Him and Robo. You know,
Oh yeah, Robo's another one.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen Robo as much lately.
No, but like you said, Robo, he's very good. He's got the body and
Yeah.
everything right now.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
How about CJ Cruz's tag team partner in Chaotic, Ricky Archer?
Ricky, yeah, you're seeing a lot more of him now.
Yeah.
So,
What a
like-
drop kick too.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a face in most places, but
Right.
he's over at Lucky Pro. They use him as a heel.
Oh really?
Yeah, him and Travis Gillette together.
They're a tag team. 'Cause
Um,
that's another
sorta.
kid that's great.
Yeah, he is. They formed a faction with
Oh, okay.
Kellen Thomas.
Oh, nice. The
Yeah,
Riot.
yeah, it's good.
He's another great
Yeah,
wrestler. He's
yeah.
been around a lot longer
Yeah,
than
yeah.
these young kids.
Yeah, I've always-
But Kellen Thomas is
Yeah.
great. How about he was there yesterday in the Halloween Battle Royal, and he looked just like him. Johnny Cashew
Oh, my
playing
God.
Orange Cassidy.
Yeah. Oh. And we started the Orange Cashew chant.
Yeah, I heard
Looked just
that.
like him.
Yeah,
Oh.
he did look just like him.
Oh, I like
But
him more and
very
more.
impressed with Charlie Cashew, and
Yeah.
he's getting over with the chaotic fans. Huge.
Absolutely. And I love his shirts. He's had a couple shirts that's come out. No 4X though.
Charlie, what
make
are you
the 4X.
doing, dude?
I promise
You gotta
I'll buy.
leave- I guarantee if you buy a couple, there's other guys that will buy them too.
And if it costs a couple bucks more to make, I'll give you 25 or 30
Right.
for it. I don't care.
Come
I'll
on,
buy
Charlie.
it.
That's Dan Boley is one of his favorite wrestlers.
Oh, yeah.
I joke around, and me, Dan, and Mike went to a show, and he's like in front of us cheering, and I go to Mike Miller. Dan's got a man crush on Charlie Cashew. But we just joke, but he's
Yeah, he's
really
great.
good, man.
Yeah.
Really good. He picked it up quickly. I don't even think he's only been training less than 2 years from what I
Yeah.
heard. And he's been wrestling
good.
now with Chaotic for at least 4 or 5 months. I'm like,
Right.
is it about that?
No,
about right?
little
Maybe
more
a
than that. I
little, a
wanna
little
say
more? Okay.
Yeah. A
Nice.
little more than that. Maybe about 7 or 8.
I want to talk about some female wrestlers
Yeah.
too, because, the Honeys, Angel Sinclair, Ava Everett.
Yep. They get better and better every time. Every time I see
I
them.
agree.
Yeah.
And they're different too, which
Yeah.
I really like. How
Yeah,
they're not
they've-
like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they've kind of split them up a little bit.
Yeah.
They're kind of going a little different direction.
Ava definitely is doing this like crazy gimmick.
Yeah.
When I saw her at Beyond doing the
Yeah.
tag team match, and I told Anthony at APW,
Yeah.
you know,
You can tell Anthony's teaching her a lot.
yes,
you know what I mean?
but I said to him, I said, I love the craziness, like just the facial expressions.
Yeah.
I said, it's really, really good.
And that costume yesterday, greatest couples costume ever.
Oh, the rock
Those
and
two
roll
was the Rock and Roll Express.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I knew it as soon as the
Yeah.
tune came out. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, this is awesome.
That was perfect. Yeah. Wow. Best couples costume I've ever seen.
Right. I want to ask you, do you agree with this? I told Anthony this at the APW show. We came in the kitchen and stuff, and I told him, I said, I'm not trying to like butter you up. I use different words. But I said, honestly and truthfully, in my eyes, you had the best year of any professional wrestler. All the titles he won, all the championships he won.
Yep.
And then I jokingly say, and you almost married 2 women.
Yeah.
That's everybody's dream.
What? Speak for yourself. I'm happily divorced.
Oh, there you go.
You know what the punishment for 2 wives are? 2 mother-in-laws.
Oh, yeah? All right.
That's a penalty for that. No.
How about I don't get to see her often around, but I have seen her a few times. Helen Vale.
I haven't seen her in a
Really?
while. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I've always liked her.
I think
That was a good
she's a
job.
good worker.
Yeah.
You know, I think she's doing a lot more like wrestling in the Jersey.
Yeah, not
area
as much
and
around
stuff.
here.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't seen as much of her as I used to.
Right.
You know? But love to have her come back up.
I know. I saw a picture of her with her today. I saw her.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw her Friday night.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh,
wrestling.
okay. Where was that?
NCW.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a good wrestler.
Good wrestler, yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
I remember. I think the first time I saw her, she was doing the camera at
Oh,
one.
okay.
She was a photographer at one
Right.
of the shows.
I know she's
And
been
then
working
before
for
she
Lucky
started
Pro,
wrestling,
right?
yeah. Yeah.
Is that when I think where you got the picture with her?
Yeah,
from?
like I bought a shirt and
Right.
we took a pic together. Yeah.
I want to bring up a company that's going to be ending soon. I don't know how many shows you went
House
to.
of Bricks.
Yeah, House of Bricks.
Oh.
Brick House Baker's promotion.
Yeah.
Have you been to their shows?
I have, but it's been a while.
Right.
It's been a couple
They
years.
only got 3 left.
I know.
And
And
they're
I'm
running.
scheduled. They're running the same nights as. I know the December show is the same night as APW.
Is it
And-
really?
Yeah, and
So I'm going to
their
have to hit the last one.
their
then,
November
because-
30th show is I get tickets for Northeast Wrestling out in Connecticut.
Okay, so they're running
think,
November 30th? I
Yeah.
might be able to go.
Yeah.
I really would like to go out there and support
I
them,
used
you
to
know?
love when they go to Diaz Field
Okay.
and down in New Bedford. Was it New Bedford or? Yeah, it was in New Bedford. No, not Fall River. Yeah, New Bedford.
Right.
Yeah, Diaz Field, Little League Park.
Nice.
You know, and they'd wrestle outside at night.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I love outdoor shows at night.
Right.
Hate outdoor shows during the day.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah.
on that.
Too damn hot.
I do watch this TV show on the internet.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Very, very, very good.
Yeah, and
it's
the
a
women-
shame they're finishing up.
Yeah, and the women's champion, I think it's still Nicole Matala. She the
Oh, okay.
ladies champion.
Yep.
Yeah, she's been around a lot more now too.
Yeah. Who I hate. I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize in advance. But what's the girl that's doing the Indian gimmick?
Nicole Matala.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
She's good.
Yeah, she is.
She really is.
Yeah.
Is there any other women that you like? Are very impressed with?
I'm
That-
always impressed with Davian. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah,
Davian
absolutely.
is, you
Her
know,
tag team with JT Dunn
yeah,
is awesome
that's great.
right now.
I think Davian's the best female wrestler.
I
in New
definitely
England.
agree. I do.
Like you know,
But going back to like the
yeah, her
honeys,
and- yeah,
Angel has really impressed me
Yes.
lately by herself.
correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Ava,
Yeah.
like a lot of times, has Anthony in a tag team match to
Yeah.
help. And that's no knock or anything
Right.
like that. I'm just saying, I'm very impressed how
Right.
she's broken out a little bit on her own.
Right.
She spent some money on some
Yeah.
really good
Great look
gear
to
and
her, yeah.
stuff, you know?
Yeah, and last Saturday night when she won the belt. You know,
Yes, yeah,
and then
saw that.
Belmont came out and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. She took the belt.
won it back.
That's another girl we should
Yeah.
bring up.
Yeah, Belmont.
Widow Belmont.
Oh yeah,
Incredible.
yeah, absolutely.
I
Always has
remember
been.
the first time I saw her, she had the goggles and stuff,
Oh,
and
yeah.
she came out like real crazy.
Yeah,
I was like, who's this? You know what I mean? I was shocked, like I hadn't seen her.
yeah.
And what a worker.
First time I saw her too, she came out. She was a heel, but then she stopped at one of my guys,
Yeah.
Paul, and she's like, "You got to cheer for me, right?" You know, and you go, and during the intermission, she came over, took a picture with him, and everything,
Nice.
which he still has.
Right.
You know,
When I saw her at APW, and she gave me a hug.
Yeah.
She's just awesome. I
Yeah,
loved
she
it
is.
when she went into the New England, the New
Oh, it's a
England Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I thought that was
she
great.
deserves it.
And I hope Sean Gomi gets in someday, but he jokes around and says he's probably not even going to be invited by anybody. His speech was the most entertaining. Have you read his book? Have you got his book?
No, I
Damon,
should.
I got like maybe 2 chapters left.
really?
Unbelievable. I had no idea about the the DC Dillinger, Brian Fury
Oh.
thing with Nicky Rock. Wow, man. Just
Wow.
an incredible book. I think every New England wrestling fan should buy it,
buy it?
really. Luckily, he gave
buy
me
it.
one for free. It's incredible, Damon. It's such a good book.
Another great female.
Yeah.
I've always thought Vanity Vixen.
Oh,
She always
definitely.
great,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, Jen's great.
Yeah, yeah,
Big fan of
yeah.
Vanity.
Me too.
How about I'm trying. What's the most underrated promotion that you go to that you feel should get more publicity
Ooh.
or more people should know about at least? You know, guys like Dan who don't go a lot of different companies.
I mean, is APW out there? Does everybody know about APW and Lucky
I would
Pro
hope
and,
so, but
and UFO and,
Yep.
and Chaotic? I mean, UFO to me, that's right on the level with all of them. I
oh,
love
absolutely.
UFO.
Pat Dillon's a great guy.
And
I didn't get to
NCW,
go.
yeah.
Did you go Friday night?
No, I went to
UFO?
NCW.
See, that's
I
the-
agonized.
Nobody
because
around here wanted to go, and I wanted to go back.
I went back and forth on but I bought NCW had 2 straight nights where they
Right.
did the Ring of Thrones tournament. So
Okay.
you get both nights, for a combined $15. So,
Yeah, you can't.
so I bought it in advance. I forgot Pat was running it, so I was like, "Ugh."
Right.
That's a problem when there are 2 promotions on the same. But I think the one people should know about, it's out Springfield there, Pioneer Valley Wrestling.
Is that here?
It's run by Hammer Tunis.
Yeah. I
Oh.
want to get out there too.
One of my
I'd love
favorites.
to go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll hook up with
absolutely.
you sometime and go.
They do run shows at the Eastfield Mall that I
Okay.
love going.
Because
there.
you live not too far from me. I just drive to your house
Yeah.
and go
Come to my
together.
house and we'll go,
It'd be awesome.
yeah, that's one of my favorites, underrated places. Yeah.
All right. We got a minute left. I wanted to talk to somebody that's out there right now. Maverick Wild's going in for surgery
Oh,
this Wednesday. Mav, I wish you nothing but the best. Honestly, if you ever, if you need anything while you're on, recuperating, let me know. I'll do anything for you, Mav. Mav's one of the
Best
2
of luck.
guys that have an open invitation to be on the show whenever they want. Mav and Sonny.
Yeah.
Sonny's done a lot for me. He's got me a lot of guests.
they could just do a walk there like in the middle.
Yep.
Cool.
You know who I got coming on Wednesday?
Who?
Johnny Vegas.
Oh, nice.
Again, Sonny
Love
helping
Vegas.
me. Sonny got
Yeah.
me Brian Fury, and I teased Fury because I've been a fan of his for 17 years, and it took Sonny to get him to come on.
That's
But
awesome.
I'm just teasing Brian. And he said that if
Mhm.
Mav co-hosts, he'll make a return. So Brian, please, after Mav's all healed up, please come on back because I'd love to have you on the show again. Brian's a great guy.
Yeah,
Runs a
he
great company. And
I love
no
Chaotic,
offense
so-
to any other
Right.
place,
I love 'em
wrestling
all.
school,
Right.
but his is probably the best. Damon, thanks for coming on.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
Same here, bud. Guys, that's it. Peace.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.